All right, this is going to be page 329, 330. 2 months ago, car dealership sold 150 cars. So 150 is our bottom number. Okay. And then 30 cars were red. Okay. It says last month they sold 200. So predict how many red cars they sold last month. So they wanted you to predict how it's going to go to be to 200. So I'm already going to take out these zeros because really the probability for here is 3 out of 15. And then it's x over 200. This will be an easier multiplication division problem because I can do 200 times 3. And then divided by 15. And I got 40. So 600 divided by 15 equals 40. 40 cars sold last month. Okay. Carlotta rolls a number cube, and then the faces are labeled 1 to 6. Rolling a number less than 2 is unlikely. That's very true because rolling a number less than 2, you're probably just going to do 1 out of 6. That is unlikely. Rolling a 4 or a 6 is likely. That's 2 out of 6. False. That's very unlikely. Rolling an even number is as likely as rolling an odd number. So we've got 1, 3, 5 or 2, 4, 6. They're the same probability, so that's true. Is as likely as means same. That's true. Ben gets a spinner with 4 sections labeled. Let me see. 4 sections labeled X, Y, W, and Z. He gets these results. X, 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 Y, W, Z. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So his probability is out of 6, so we already can knock these out, right? Probability is out of 6. And then what is the probability that will not stop on Z? Well, given his probability, he currently has 1 out of 6 that it will stop on Z, because he got 1 out of 6 here, equals stopping on Z. They're so tricky, they said probability it will not stop on Z. So it's not 1/6 because not stopping is 5/6. So it would actually be 5/6. Wayne chose A because he did not realize it was not stopping on Z. Wayne thought it was the probability that it would stop on Z. Okay, so he just got mixed up. He didn't read carefully. That happens to all of us on tests. Josh rolls a number cube with the faces 1 through 6. Okay, and he gets these results. He gets the number 3, he gets twice, so that's 2 out of 6. The number 5, he gets 1. The number 6, he gets 1 time. The number 1, he gets 1 time. And the number 2, he gets 1 time. I'm just rewriting these results in a way that makes sense to me. Alisa spins the spinner. She gets this one twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one's 2 out of 6. This one's 1 out of 6. This one's 1 out of 6. Oh, she gets this 2 more times. So this one's actually 3 out of 6. Hal flips a coin. He gets heads 2 out of, is this 6 2? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Heads 2 out of 6 times. Tails 4 out of 6 times. Which of the following experimental probabilities are equal? Josh rolls an even number on the number cube. So if they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is true. That is definitely likely because he could get 1, 3, 5 or 2, 4, 6. We just talked about this on the previous problem. So just bringing that information back. Elise spins and it lands on X. Well, X was 1 out of 6, so that is not very likely. We're looking for equal. He flips a coin and it lands on heads. That's true, remember, because it's 1/2. Any kind of time you're flipping a coin is 1/2. Rolls a number less than 4. Is that going to be equal? No, because less than 4 would be 3 and 2 and 1. And that probability is less than half. Yep. All right. The table shows how the number of each size t-shirt that he has in the beginning of a month. I'm actually going back to this one. He rolls a number less than 4 on the number cube. I think that has to be the same. Oh, maybe because, yeah, because if you're getting less than 4, you could get 3, 2, and 1, and that's half. I'm going to circle D too, even if the answer key doesn't have a D. The table shows the number of each size t-shirt that he had at the beginning of the month and the end of the month. Here we are. Terry's team manager is ordering 240 t-shirts for next month. How many of each t-shirt size should he order? So if he's going to get 240 of each, we're looking at the small, medium, large, and extra large. All right, so there was 40 for the small. It looks like they want us to subtract all of these. Okay, let's subtract them. 40, 65, 30, 15, 150. So 150 is going to be our denominator for all of these. Small is 40. Medium is 65. Large is 30. And extra large is 15. Those are all out of 240. So they're just asking us to go back and forth and do all the multiplication. So we're multiplying, then we're dividing. Multiplying, then we're dividing. Multiplying, then we're dividing. Multiplying, then we're dividing. Okay. Bust out our calculator. 240 times 40 equals 9,600 divided by 150 equals 64. So small equals 64. Medium equals, okay, over to this one. 240 times 65 equals 1,500 divided by 150 equals 104. Large, 240 times 30 equals 7,200 divided by 150 equals 48. 48 and extra large, 240 times 15 equals 3,600 divided by 150 equals 24. 24 shirts. Okay, should be ordered. All right, and that's going to be 329 and 330.